Hello and welcome to the Grove. Today we'll be looking at Ashe, the Frost Archer. Iceborn war mother of the Avarosan tribe, Ashe commands the most populous horde in the north. Stoic, intelligent, and idealistic, yet uncomfortable with her role as leader, she taps into the ancestral magics of her lineage to wield a bow of true ice. With her people's belief that she is the mythological hero, Avarosa, reincarnated, Ashe hopes to unify the Freljord once more by retaking their ancient, tribal lands. Ashe is the champion of the Freljord. The Freljord is a harsh and unforgiving place, where the people are born warriors who must persevere against all odds. Proud and fiercely independent, the tribes of the Freljord are often considered wild, rugged, and uncivilized by their neighbors across Valoran, who do not know the ancient traditions that shape them. Many thousands of years ago, the alliance between the sisters, Avarosa, Cyrilda, and Lysandra, was shattered in a war that unknowingly threatened all of Runeterra, plunging the northern lands into chaos and near constant winter. Now, only those truly exceptional mortals who seem immune to the ravages of fire or ice seem destined or able to lead. Despite the best efforts of the Frostguard, myths and legends still endure of the old gods, the enigmatic Yetis, and restless spirit walker shamans. The raiders of the Winter's Claw range further with each passing year, harrying the borders of Demacia to the south and the frontiers of Noxus to the east. Finally, seeking a more peaceful future, the fractious independent tribes and clans have begun to offer their allegiance to Ashe, young queen of the Avarosans. Even so, the portents are grim. War is surely returning to the Freljord, and none can hope to escape it. Ashe hails from the northern Freljord, where brutal tribal raids and inter-clan warfare are as much a part of the landscape as the scream of the frozen winds and the unyielding cold of the tundra. The only child of Grenna, the matriarchal chieftain of the tiny Avarosan tribe, Ashe was Iceborn, a member of the warrior caste, gifted with an ancestral connection to the magic of her lands and the rare ability to wield the power of true ice. Everyone assumed that Ashe would follow her mother as the tribe's next leader. However, this was never a glory Ashe desired. The grim responsibility of her warlike lineage and extraordinary gifts instead left Ashe feeling isolated, burdened, and alone. Her only respite was when Sejuani, an Iceborn girl from a sister tribe, would stay with them for the summer hunts around the Ornkal rocks. The girls' friendship defined their childhoods, but was cut short just as they reached their teens. Somehow, Grenna had offended Sejuani's grandmother, and the fellowship between their tribes ended suddenly. Soon after, with her youth fading, Ashe's mother began her lifelong quest for the throne of Avarosa, a supposed hoard of treasures and magical items that she hoped would return her people to greatness. But Grenna's belief in prophecies and legends led her to take risks, which often left her tribe enfeebled. Finally, during a dangerous and unnecessary raid in another tribe's land, Grenna was killed. Her sudden death left young Ashe on the run, while most of her tribe was wiped out. Alone, pursued, Ashe followed her mother's last map to a deserted glacier, where she found the supposed grave of Avarosa and her magical bow of true ice. Ashe used the weapon to avenge her mother's death, then turned west. Whether it was out of duty or loneliness, Ashe gained a reputation by protecting the many scattered hearthbound tribes she encountered. She spurned the custom of taking thralls, and instead chose to adopt these desperate people as full members of her new tribe, and her fame grew quickly. Soon many began to believe that she did not just carry the weapon of Avarosa. Ashe was the legend herself, reborn and destined to reunite the Freljord. But tall tales would not feed her followers, and their long march south left the tribe on the verge of starvation. So, Ashe leveraged the myths surrounding her, using them to form alliances with the powerful and land-rich southern tribes, promising to unite them into a nation capable of challenging neighboring kingdoms. These new alliances brought new dangers, and Ashe quickly found herself at the center of a political feud. A war mother, as Freljordian tribal leaders are known, was expected to wed, and taking a husband from one of the major tribes would anger the others. Ashe could take several husbands, but this would only bring the conflict to a boil within her own household. and the ensuing bloodshed would shatter the alliances she had fought so hard to build. Her answer was an impoverished vagabond from a mountain clan that had been nearly wiped out. The warrior, Tryndamere. He was neither a spirit walker nor blessed with any elemental powers, but upon his arrival in Ashe's new capital, Tryndamere had thrown himself into every dueling ring he could find. He fought with abandon, desperate to prove the destitute survivors of his clan were worthy of adoption by one of the stronger tribes. But even for the Freljord, his brutal fighting style and extraordinary vitality were unsettling, and many suspected he was touched by dark magic. Ignoring this, Ashe offered to adopt his people as her own if he became her first and only Bloodsworn. Tryndamere accepted reluctantly. Though a political marriage, the attraction they felt for each other was palpable, and slowly a true affection blossomed. Now, Ashe stands at the head of the largest coalition of Freljordian tribes in many generations. Even so, the unity she would bring rests upon an uneasy peace threatened by internal intrigues, foreign powers, the growing violent horde of the Winter's Claw, and the supposed destiny that Ashe must at least pretend to believe.
My mother loved me. She fought and died trying to give me a better life. So I fight and will die fighting to give all Avarosans a better life. Do not confuse mercy for weakness. We will unite the Freljord.